We got a call from Phil. Jay's Big Block's 468's all done. So I figured I'd do a quick video with you guys today and let you guys go for a ride with us, go pick that big block up. It's been a long time coming. We had a lot of work done to it, which I'll get into more detail on what we had to do, the reasoning and all that stuff, why. You guys remember when I tore it down, we found a lot of issues with it. But they finally got it all set, ready to go, so we're going to be heading over there to pick that up this morning. And we also got Tony's over at the tranny shop, his 350. He's going to be building a mud truck. And we took Tyler's car over there to have him look at the transmission. Because like I was telling you guys before, we had issues with second gear. Not hitting, you know, as firm as we want it. And so we took it over there, had Tony look at it. And he says, man, I got to have another one of them motors. So he bought another set of Eldebrock E Street aluminum heads, a 488 cam like Tyler's got in his Monty. And we're going to be doing a motor for him to get it together for him. He wants the same, basically it's going to be identical as what Tyler's got in the Monty. But I talked him into buying a complete short block rotating assembly. Crank, rods, pistons, rings, rods, mains, high volume oil pump. We can get a scat kit through Summit for like $6.59, something like that. So I talked him into doing that because time we hang the pistons on the rods, get the rods checked, you know, new ARP rod bolts put in, the crank turned, stuff like that, new pistons because he wants flat top pistons. We want to bump the compression up to like 10.5 to 1, somewhere in there. So time we do all that, you know, we're going to be right in that ballpark. So we're just going to buy a whole rotating assembly and send the block out, get it, punch 30 over, check the decking, you know, the decking on the heads, see if they're all squared away, and check it all out, get it cleaned and ready to go like that. But that's what we're going to be doing today. I figured I'd bring you guys, whoa, the El Camino's right there. I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. But we did end up getting the welds off of the Blazer. I actually got a guy coming over. We're going to be putting a windshield in it. So I've been getting all the old rubber off of the windshield that's left over. He owes me a windshield for a deal that went bad with the El Camino, if you guys can remember right. So he's making it right. He got me a windshield coming in for this. He's going to be coming out to install it. That way we got a windshield put in that. And we are going to be going to the racetrack probably the first or second week of October when Dave over at Dave's Collision, he's going to few with his buddies and him, they're gonna go over there and run. So we're probably gonna take the El Camino one time before it gets tore down this winter and detamed. So we're gonna be taking Tyler's Monty and the El Camino, and hopefully the boy brings his Camaro up from Port Huron, and we'll do a family race trip again. But yeah, with everything that's been going on this summer and the car being gone, and we just haven't had time to get over to the track. So we want to do at least one video and have a good family time at the track this year. But then we're going to be starting on getting the Blazer mocked up, getting the motor sat down in it, and see if we can get some work done on that. But that's going to be another video. But like I said, we're going to pick up Jay's Big Block. So this is, we're going to have the build series of that going on. It's going to be a pretty bad boy when it's all done. So I'm gonna finish loading up everything I need to get for the machine shop, and we're gonna head that way. got the big block picked up. Like I said, I'll go over once we get it home and get it on the engine stand. We'll go over all the work that's been done to it. Beautiful. We got its crank. We got all the pistons for when we had the cylinders checked. So we're good to go. Jay's gonna be happy. I'm probably gonna be starting on this. I'll probably start on the build next Tuesday or Wednesday. I go in for my heart procedure on Monday, so I'm still trying to take it a little slow until after I get my procedure done and make sure I'm all good to go. And so probably next Tuesday we'll be starting the build series on the 468 for Jay. Like I said earlier, this motor is going to be a stout motor. It should be, he's going to be happy. You know, he's talking, you know, we're going to be probably throwing 100, 150 on it. So I know you don't have to file the rings to get that to be on the safe side, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got a chart that I go by when I do all my ring filing. So, but like I said, that's all going to be included in the build series that we're going to be starting on Jay's. We got Tony's motor dropped off. We're getting it, we're having the deck checked for flatness. We're getting it punched 30 over, all new cam bearings, brass freeze plugs, degreased and washed, magnafluxed. You know, that's the only way to do it, guys, is to make sure you have a good foundation to start when you start a build. And like I said earlier, you know, we're going to order a whole kit like Jay did for this one. Instead of spending money on old stuff, it's just, you know, the pricing on the small block Chevys is, you know, $1,000 cheaper than what Jay paid for his rotating assembly. But that's the difference between big block and small block. So, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know we got everything picked up here. And I also want to do a big shout out to Terry Lynch and his boy. They were going to come with me today to pick this stuff up. You know, he reached out to me. He lives close by. His boy's a real big fan of the channel. He got his dad into it, which is Terry. I don't remember the boy's name, but I want to do a big shout out to them. And like I said, I offered to bring them with today to pick all this up. But I had the wife's work schedule mixed up, and she actually works nights tonight. So we ended up coming this morning to pick it up, and we had some other business to take care of anyway. So big shout out to you, Terry, and your son. Thanks for all the support for the channel, for watching. And we'll get together soon, and you know, we'll go over hot rods and race car stuff like we talked about, and check your projects out. You can check our projects out, and love to meet you guys in person. But anyways, guys, we're gonna head out back towards the house and see if I can get this on the engine stand after the boy gets out of work. And like I said, the build series will be coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And if anything else exciting from here to there happens, I'll tune you back in. But all right, guys, we stopped in this little town here on the way back towards the house, and we see this G-body for sale, Cutlass. Is it unlocked? Oh, it is unlocked. Well, it's got aftermarket gauges. It's got the factory tack dash, B&M shifter, G-body buckets, sunroof. Don't actually look that bad a shape. Let's walk over here and see what they're asking for it. It's got the Cooper Cobras on it. Another car with no price. Usually if they don't have a price on it, it's too much money. But they got her jacked up high in the back. Let's see what the frame and well, it's actually pretty solid. Still got the original thing on the frame there too. NH, whatever that stands for. Tires ain't real bad shape, well, weather checked. Dual exhaust. Body mount. Bushing's gone. But as far as frame rails, got the factory sway bar. Frame mounts are good though. Got some air shocks on her. Wonder what they want for it. Headliner's falling. Actually ain't bad in here though. I don't know if I should be opening up somebody's vehicle, but usually if they got them unlocked, they don't care. Seats ain't in terrible shape. Not a bad little G-body. Well, the door shut alright. Wonder what size motor's in it. I'm not about to pop his hood though. I mean, I wouldn't want nobody just walking up to my car and popping my hood, or opening my doors for that matter, but usually if they're unlocked, you know, it's not a big deal. You know, these little towns like this, farmer town, I ain't got shot yet, so. But there's a phone number there. Maybe I'll give him a call just for shits and giggles and see what he is asking for it. Like I said, the frame's pretty decent shape. I don't know what the floorboard, the grass is still all dewy, and I'm not gonna lay down and get wet, but a good telltale sign of how they are is how the back frame rail is up in the wheel well and the rear frame sections. If that's rotted there, you'll know that you got issues up here. But usually, you know, like I said, it's got a little bit of spot starting there, but that ain't nothing. These G-bodies are a hot commodity right now, as is the S10s, the Blazers, the F-body Camaros. They're all getting harder to find, and a lot of people are making drag cars out of them. So if anybody on the channel is interested, here's a G-body for sale. I think we're in Fairgrove, Michigan. Yeah, a little sign down there says Fairgrove, so if anybody's interested, there's a phone number on it. All right, everybody, we just got back from the machine shop with Jay's 468. Like I said, showed you guys before. I'm not going to take it out of the bag until we get it on the engine stand, but we got all of his old soft plugs and cam bearings and the plugs for the block and all the kind of plugs. So, but man, this thing come out nice. I can already tell already, you know, the line bore, and it's going to be a beast. I'm sure he's happy. It's been a long time coming. Everybody knows the story on this motor already, you know, with what happened with Jay the first time that he tried getting it all redone. It wasn't too friendly, but I gotta wait for the boy to get out of work. He's gonna come over, sneak peek of the Blazer, come over, help me get, I gotta find the bolts for the engine stand. Get the engine stand out. We're gonna have to move the El Camino out, dig the cherry picker out of the corner over there, get the strap out, get the engine out of the back of the Tahoe, get it bolted to the engine stand, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Clean some stuff up around here, and so I can make a good working area. But like I said, I'm gonna get his crank and pistons and all the parts that came back from the machine shop out of the truck now and put away. I actually took the crank in to have Phil look at it too, to you know, see what he thought of the Skip White race balance that's on that crankshaft, and he actually said it's nice. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're not going to start the build series, like I said earlier, guys, and probably till Tuesday at the earliest. And who knows, it might even be a little longer than that. Like I said, I go in for my heart procedure on Monday. I don't know what all that entails or how long they're going to want me to be down for, after the fact. So we'll find that out, and I'll keep everybody updated as we go. But the J's 468 build series will be starting here within hopefully the next week, and we're going to get that thing going for them. So I really appreciate everybody for watching the video, and as usual, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. All right, bye-bye.